Hello, hello, hello. Right, so blessings. Do. So we're just gonna have to try and bear with this. Um, links don't work. They might come up on my phone, but they don't work. I might see them blue in my chat. Don't drop any links. Everybody that's going to have a wrench, well, just click on person's name, insert to them that way if you want to, and you don't have to do anything else. Do not drop any links that don't work on the vertical. I might see them blue, or if you're using a computer, maybe, but no. Anyway, that's that rant sorted out. That's that cleared up. Hello, Sampy. How are you?
Hey, Sampy.
So, Wendy's phone is playing up. So, if anybody's going to be coming in, please say hello to Wendy also, because she's straight next to me. So, that's her hand there. You can see the gold ring because I don't wear rings.
Oh, so I actually glow in the dark one. So
Hello, Buck, my brother.
hello, Bilkus McCulkus.
Right. I asked Bob a question. So I've got him like a bunch of these yellow ones, right? Hey, Paul, welcome. So I know that Bob's got a bunch of the yellow ones that I've done. This time round, I'm going a different color. So if anybody's just in, say hello to Wendy, please, because her phone's on the blink. She is with me, so anybody says hello to me. What is good, legends? Hello,
Who's that?
Country. Welcome. Hey, Skeeter. Cheers, Wendy.
Hello, Skeeter. Hello, everybody.
So yeah, his phone on the blink.
It's plain silly monkeys.
So what I'm doing, sort out these green things to be put on the hook, even though they're already in there. Some do fall off against their will.
Yeah, you had that the last time when you had the books and that.
Mm-hmm.
Not with this lot.
In the previous lot.
A time previous. And it was such a pest, basically.
So tomorrow I will be ordering more. I don't know if Bob's still live. If not, then fair enough.
His is finished.
Or Bob finished, is he?
Yeah, his is finished.
So hello, Mrs. Skeeter. Mrs. Skeeter said hello, Wendy.
Hello, Mrs. Skeeter.
Mrs. Skeeter.
Yeah, Mrs. Skeeter.
Yeah, Mrs. Skeeter. I had an awesome live last night. Not me, but nice lion rampant in the background. I'm from Canada, but Scottish descent myself. All right.
Who's that?
All Things Country, that was in Bob's channel. Thank you very much. That's the first person's ever said it's actually Bob is done. Sadly, no carp slap fight. Yeah, I did the share thing for you, bro. Thank you. Julie, my sweetheart, where have you been? I love a Julie.
Joyful Julie.
Yeah, Joyful Julie.
Hello, Julie, honey.
Hey, sweetie pea. My Joyful Julie, sweetheart. She's awesome. If anybody doesn't have Julie, please go across there. Like I say, you don't have to drop links. Everybody's blue. You just tap on her name and you can connect them that way. I'm around being busy. That's okay then.
Who's that, Julie?
Yeah.
We'll let you off since you're not everybody.
But yeah, exactly. We'll let you off, Julie. So if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just sorting out all these green beads. Hi, bro, from India. Motivation Ada. Hello, welcome. Mate, can I get a beer, eh? Oh, you on about Paul? Paul will give you a beer to go along with your 42-pound flatbread skeeter snack. You got to have something to wash it down with.
Well, I
Shared your streams on both channels. Thank you, brother. So if anybody's watching, please come in and smash that like button. I've got 10 people here with 9 likes. Smash it, please, if you don't mind. How is everything, Stuart? Julie, I'm okay, sweetheart. I'm doing good. Good. I can't complain.
well, if you do it anyway, nobody listens anyway, so there's
I
no
can't
point.
complain. But I'm going to have to order more heads. I'll do that tomorrow.
Order from the same person.
I'm ordering from the same person because these heads have been really, really good. So I'm kind of going to have to try and bleed this guy dry.
In a nice way.
In a nice way, because I only get 25 heads per packet. And I get 5 packets. So push what button? The like button. Thumb button. So yeah. Let's say whoever's a member of Bob's channel, I try and make it fair where both of us are working together behind the scenes. So I know that Raptor Will's a member. Maybe one of these days he'll get membership from me. So yeah. All's good. I got one person last night that's in both of our channels, which is good. So all kind of working out. Now I'm going to change the color up because I got green head and I know I've got a pile of these, right? I've got a pile of them. What we're going to do is use pink ones. So if you came from Bob's channel or any share out, thank you very much. I will get the notification. $5 for a flatbread skeeter snack. No, Skeeter, your Skeeter snacks are free for people. That's Paul, don't. Well, okay, you can share Kevin's link to people, but the thing is, it comes up blue on my side, but it's white on your guys' end. See, I get the link sent to me, it's in blue. I can see that. But if I share a link, it's white. It doesn't work.
Well, look, I tried that last night. Mind?
Mm-hmm. I saw it for myself with Wendy's phone.
Wasn't just me though. Diana was putting links up too, and it was.
I just said stop. I just had enough. Hey, anything? Bob, listening and driving, but mostly driving. Yeah, I know. But we defeated the curse of Bob getting slapped for a 3rd day in a row, people. The curse is finally lifted. There'll be no more bullying and disrespect to anglers from the fish. We are winning the war. In fact, to tell you one thing, I was actually in contact with Bob this morning. Hey, Belle. Hello. It's Belle Bob, not Bella. It's Belle. It's an E, not an A. Remember, that's Belle. Like a bell, ding, ding, with an E. An E. Not an A, an E. Oh. How to explain to Griswold? So I'm going to do them in pink, right? So it might look red on your side, but it's definitely pink. Beam this up a little bit. Done. So they're pink. It looks red, but it's pink.
before you start saying anything.
Yeah, you got monetized. Yeah, Julie, I did.
Finally.
So yeah, looks pink. It's definitely pink. Pink to make the fish wink. That's the way I look at it. And it's nice and soft also. It's a chenille.
Yeah, is that stuff I got you?
Yeah, this is the stuff that you got me. So what we're going to do is we've got a green head. I'm not going to have green on green. I'd rather like mix the body to the head because there's no point having like green and green. I like to try and like mix this up. So we're going pink. We're going straight pink. You've got no idea. This is just what happens with fly tying. And get some glue. Yep, I got monetized, Julie. I did. Hey, congrats. I got monetized 3 months ago at 500. Feel great. And good for you. I got monetized at 5. Had issues. Trying to set it all up. So I went, well, you know what? We're going to get this done at 1,000. So I had my monetization on for some of it, but now I'm like done. So yeah. Anybody wants to become a member of my channel, the thing is there for anybody to join. I'm trying to get my lowest tier lowered, but I don't think I can get it done for about 6 months. But it's only like 6 cents a day for joining. Yeah, it was definitely a royal pain in the hoopster. Wait a minute. Before I start wrapping that, bring that down. So this has been great. The fact that Bob goes live from 10 to 2, then I get to go live after it because it's like it gives me a chance to say, right, Stu, are you going live? Like, yeah, okay. So it gives me a push from Bob's channel to mine. So he's trying to promote my channel. He's like, Stu, you going to go live? He says, yeah, I'm going to definitely try and promote my sharks. He says, if you guys do if my sharks do content, I'm going to give you the biggest push I can give you. So this is basically what I'm doing. But yeah. It's awesome. So, as I said, Bob and I are definitely working together, and we're making headway. We definitely are. So now, where did that go?
Well, what you after?
My whip finishing tool. Where did you go? I definitely don't want that one. Munchies. I had it last night. Yeah. I got a lot of munchies. This is like my snack. This is like my snack supply. Nothing on the white rod. I take it at anything as possible. No, nothing. He's on his way home. At least I can do it. At least I can do, bro. Hey y'all, just got home.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
See?
Oh, I missed it. Bob, I love you so much, and your words and encouragement mean absolutely everything to me and Wendy, because as you said yesterday on your live, for people who've just joined our channels, as in like just subscribed, Bob went through a hard time for 6 months. He went through a hard time. Between him and his wife having discussions, I was getting phone calls like every day. From Bob, messages, and I thought, well, you know what? I says, let's try this and see what happens. So I would like be like his mountain along with his wife just for moral support reasons. And we've just hit it off straight off the bat. It's like, yeah, I mean, our friendship has kind of grown into a family. So it's like his two kids I've adopted as my nephews, and it's been great. So yeah. How are you, Kat and Jack? Hoping you're well. So yeah. Good night, Belle. I hope your owner treats you well. Yeah, your owner sleeps on his head, I know.
Orange ones, orange stuff. Brown,
Yeah.
white, black.
So the next,
Red.
let's say I'll need to order like a double dosage. So I'll speak to Bob regarding that. I'm getting them from the same supplier, so I get 5 packets. I get basically buy 4, get 1 free. And then I'll be getting a double order, so I can keep this going. So I'm not having to wait. So it's pronounced like Stella in a streetcar named Desire, but with Stella Bella. Yeah, Bell. There's no A. It's Bell, as in ding ding bell. Bell. Beauty and the Beast Bell. If you watch Beauty and the Beast, that one. Who else on this? Ralph, welcome. Bulk's going to his bed. He's been sleeping. It's 4:15 a.m. here, guys. Off to bed. Bulk, I will message you. I'm back. Congrats. All things country. Chip, Low South. 1K. Yep. Like I say, it's up to you guys to lose your wrenches. Like, so be respectful to me. I'm always respectful to everybody in chat, regardless if I've got a problem with you or not. Because at the end of the day, the way I look at it, we're winning. So if you're going to be an idiot and want to lose your wrench, go ahead. If you're going to say something stupid, you're gone. So yeah. What you thinking, Bob?
He'll be thinking he's going home and taking a nap.
There's no way he's having a nap. Even though he wants to, he's going to have, if he was to go for a nap now, so 2:21 to 3 o'clock the bus, so you'd only have 39 minutes for okay, sweet. I know. Can I borrow your red bag so I can get the better scissors, please? And just go point. These ones are only for Fred. Hello, Will. There's Will. Home, wife not here, kids not here, Zed.
Oh, the blue-handled ones.
Yeah, they'll do.
Well, that's ones I was using the last time.
So we're going to go pink this time.
Don't need a snip.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse the order.
Don't need to sit and
Catfish Fever Outdoors. Hello, welcome.
see, I guess these scissors.
Right, Wendy's going to take charge of that. So yeah. If anybody hasn't seen my recent short, please go and have a watch of that, and then you will laugh like anything. One of my good friends who's behind me on sticker wise. Sacrilege. Vanessa Kitty, hello, welcome.
Don't they? This wee short one.
Yeah, because I can use them for the smaller books. So yeah, I think I met Vanessa Kitty through NG Fishing Maniac. Then we talk about the boy, the fishing maniac, and NG Fishing Maniac comes in. How are you, brother? Thank you for responding to my email, man. Honestly, much appreciated. Spot on, man. I visit some fishing channels, etc. Well, everybody's welcome here. This is the happy place. I'm like the Scottish version of double hook angling, but younger, basically. Mark, you're not the only one that had a problem with fishing today. I know that you caught a bullhead. Bob managed to catch his dearly beloved carp, and without a punch up this time. So I think the fish fight has subdued at the moment until we see what happens with this weekend. And talk about Dave. Dave comes in. Hello, Dave. I just said that I'm a younger version of you. So yeah, I'm hoping you're well. And hope Gregory's fine, along with all the rest of the family. Blessings, everybody who's here. So yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Wendy is here, but Wendy, was you talking about me in a good way? In a good way. I just said that I'm a younger version of you.
I wouldn't let him off with it if he spoke bad about anyone.
I know what side my bread's buttered on, so don't worry, guys.
You sure?
Yeah. I love every single one of you. Me and Dave share the same birthday. Well, somebody's got to. That's what happens. It's just one of those things.
Do you share your birthday with anybody famous?
Share my birthday with, I could say Mr. Tayside. It's the district that I'm in. It's actually called Tayside. The Angus is like the
county.
The county, but Tayside broadens that. So yeah, he's an absolute powerhouse of a man. He's still at fitness training and whatever else, and he's in his 50s and he's still doing the same stuff. Crazy. At that age, you'd think you'd try and settle yourself down. So Stuart, I can't get over your bum. It's coming back, man. It's coming back. It's the stubble's reappearing. I tell you who needs a shave is Bob. Bob really needs a shave. He's
My, that was looking rough.
It was like a badger's badger, and I was like, nah, man, you're going to trim it. It will be itchy for a while. No, this when it starts coming, it's fine. It's bright. What's bright? The future? Yes, of course it is.
Well,
or are you looking at the bright star when you're sleeping, Bob?
The future's bright.
Bob and I actually had a conversation on Instagram this morning. I couldn't sleep worth a lick, so I got a message and he's like, "You're he's like, I've been disrespected again. That's second day in a row of carp hitting me. What's going on?" And I was like, So I gave him some phrases of the Rocky films, like from 3. Well, actually, from 1. I didn't know about 2, but definitely got 3 and 4. There's just certain ones, and then the reflection of light of your face, lot of glare. Well, people need to see what I look like.
No, that's a scary thought. Ha.
Well, Bob's laughing at that. Typical of Bob. Just typical Bob. You and I are going to fall out, man.
Never.
we're gonna have a discussion. We're gonna have a discussion.
Right, go on. I've cut more than you.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. I can only do so much at a time. I've been working all day. I just got done. Just got in the house, and it's 92 Fahrenheit, 33 degrees. I'm done for done for the. You relax, Dave. Trust me. The amount of rod holders you make, and the amount of jigs, and the amount of mechanical stuff that you do on your boat. I mean, yeah. So, I was in Uncle Rick's live last night, as in everybody knows Uncle Rick. I call him Uncle Rick, retired Rick. I just call him my uncle because he's just a respect. I just think it's a respect thing. I was in Uncle Rick's live last night, and yeah, it was fun. What was it? Rick ended. Ed Evans went live. I don't know if Ed's going to listen, but Ed Evans went live, and I bought a 16-foot by 7-foot 2-axle trailer that I had to fix the wiring to have the tail. Well, that's what happens. Oh, here we go. I'm yawning already. And I can guarantee Bob's going to say, "Get the bed, Stewie. Get the bed." No.
You that they used to say that to you.
That was. I'm sure it was Boxcar Jerry. Like, go to bed, Stewie. Go to bed. No. So I'm going to be doing, like I said, there's green head, yeah, pink body. I'm going to reverse the order because I didn't want like pink. Well, basically, when I say green, like fluorescent green. I didn't want fluorescent green on green. The next batch I'll make, when it comes to green head, I might do them green on green. I don't know yet.
I don't know if that's got to be any use. That comes from underneath you.
That'll be fine. And just crop the tail off it, make it fit. So yeah. So I'm just doing what needs to be done. I mean, I've got this order going in to Bob, so it's like I'm doing what I can with it. So
There's another one.
You know that stuff you're drinking's bad for you, Dave. There's a lot of things that are bad for people, and I've explained yesterday. There's a video that came out years ago with what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. There's a song at the end of the film of 51st State. Everything is good is bad. Everything bad is good. So I've been living by that motto for years and years. They say bacon's bad for you and whatever else. I like to see the studies of where. They're saying that fried food's bad for you. I like to see the studies of where. They're saying that fishing's bad for you. I like to see the studies of where. They're saying that hunting deer and whatever else you can get your hands on. I like to see the study of that of where. So yeah. Come here, you.
Your handwork. with at the moment.
Drinking bottom-shelved imperial whiskey, is it bad for you? Probably not. It's the best stuff going, apart from moonshine. I'm only taking some advice from Bob. Honestly, I'm glad I've got myself in a community where I feel loved. I really do. Honestly. If anybody's interested that hasn't done so, if you are blue, click on Double Hook Angling. He goes live tomorrow morning at 8:05. If you're interested, he does a lot of tying of jigs. I'm the fly tyer. Dave's the guy that ties the jigs. He's the jig maker. He's the master for jigs. Me, no. I can't even hold a candle to Dave when it comes to that. Don't do it. It's oh, come on, Dave. That's not fair. That's not nice.
What did you say?
He's like, don't do it. It's a trick. It's no trick. Trust me. Dave is an awesome jig tyer.
Right, that's that emptied.
That's fine. Now you're just trying to find a new home for them.
What?
The pink tails.
Look, they've got a bob.
Yeah, but I've only got 25 hooks. I will be in the shop tomorrow, not tying jigs tomorrow. Oh, you're going to be in the shop.
I see.
Well, that's a. I got to admit, the best thing other than when Dave does the jig tying is when Gregory, his son, comes in from the thrift shop. That is awesome. It's like, what's got today then, Gregory?
Treasure trove.
Yep, the thrift treasure trove. Still live in the shop. Are you live just now, Dave? Or are you just having a break? Well, you said you're coming in. You're done for the day anyway, so yeah, you'd be live from the shop tomorrow. There you go, Bob. We're going to see a boat being fixed. You know what a boat is, Bob? Bob, do you know what a boat is? I got to keep repeating myself because Bob doesn't really hear very well. Then enter your social security. No, you don't have to enter your social security number. Bob, don't start talking nonsense.
Some little ones for when you do the smaller hooks.
I mean, let's say I'm just tying them up because, yeah, they grow. So basically,
30% to go. But
what I'm doing is I'm.
But you've only got some hula hoops.
When you go have your hula hoops, I'm going to stop you having hula hoops.
If that feels to have the happy flat, I better not be in the air in here.
I'm not caring on how pretty they look. These are getting tied up for a purpose. These are going to get demolished. What I said is that if any fly that gets destroyed, do me a favor. Hi, Rod. Do me a favor. Send them back, and I will retie them to send them. It saves money. And I know for a fact they won't be rusty. So there's that. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to have a smoke break. I've cut out the language. but there's some habits that will never be taken from me. I'll put a big worm on it. Here we go. See, this is what happened. I don't know if anybody watches Bob's videos like you, Dave. I tied him a box, and I gave that box to him out of pure kindness of my heart. And Sabotage, Kevin, the ginger-headed orangutan, decided to pick up the box and Gonski. He caught a trout, and he went, Stu, these tails are too long, right? And this time, the tail on this would have been about what? With it all being splayed out, I've got one of them in here. I can't be bothered raking for it. But it was like near enough 3 inches long. Kevin goes back to the worm bucket and puts a worm on the hook, and I was like, why? So yeah, he did it. How are you, Rod? It's nice to see you. Butchered that, pretty much. He butchered my box. He's
Hello, everyone. It's just come in.
Wendy is here. Her phone's just her phone's not on. It's on the go slow at the moment. So we're just basically doing bits and pieces. I'm going to stick my phone on charge. I'll lose you guys. I don't want that. There we go. Plus, this will take like an hour just to get back up to fully charged. It's great. Bob saying hi, Wendy. Bob. You go bed, Bob. Go bed. It's past your bedtime.
It's past yours.
It's past yours.
Well, unfortunately, the vets are closed. We'll have to wait until tomorrow.
You see what I got to put up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? It just doesn't work. How did you get? How many did you get? One. Without any hitches, without any punching or slapping, there was one. It must have been a good one because it wasn't the one that slapped him twice in a row. That was a different one. So there you go. And as for what Dave said of things that I drink or do that are like unhealthy, trust me, I'm the most unhealthiest guy that you'll ever meet. Drink Monster cans are. I'll show you the size of cans I drink. See that mega? It is what is this? It is a 553 ml can. 55 grams of sugar per what we got. So 11 per 100 grams is 11. Per 250 ml is 28 grams. So basically, just like if you want to go the 500, so 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 55 plus grams of sugar. We call those cans silos. Silos cans. Bob is ignoring me now. Why? He might be sleeping.
Who's saying that?
Rod. He's like, Bob is ignoring me. Bob, wake up. Your newest member to the Jelly Club is speaking to you. How dare you ignore him?
In the bathroom or something.
I'm here. Hi, Rod. Stuart, are you... No, I'm not. Aussie, just because I got that on, pass me over the other hat, please, darling. Unfortunately, some people do not know where I'm from.
You've got two flags behind you.
I've got two flags behind me to tell me where I'm from. If my accent doesn't say where I'm from, then you need to learn how to speak Scottish. Right. That's better. Rod's mojo was no good. Nope. So I'm now wearing the mojo. The Mojo Jojo hat. If anybody hasn't seen Powerpuff Girls, Mojo Jojo is the monkey. That's another name for Kevin. Mojo Jojo. That is that's Kevin's other name. Anything, got your email, I will send you some out in the mail. See what I mean? Dave sits there and does sorry, Bob, because must be because I didn't sleep well. So you're not the only one that slept, didn't get good much sleep last night. Neither did I. In fact, I was wanting to stay wide awake until like later on. I'm paying for them, so let me know what I owe and no rush. I'm gonna give you the price of how much that you're.
Today.
Yeah, but you're gonna be paying for the heads also. I need to keep the supply going so I can keep going with this. So if anybody wants to come and member of my Jelly Club, the same as Bob, because me and Bob work together behind the scenes. So yeah, both of you. Yeah. I will need to try and learn how to start doing things in the US currency. I will send you a few different small sizes. Well, these ones here that I'm doing are leave your on. I'll take a 20-minute. I have out 20 minutes to get a nap. Right. Both tied and untied painted heads. Well, these ones have been painted and then blasted with whatever to keep them this color. They're a 3.8 mil bead. I get different sizes. The Vineyard brand of beads go up to a 4. You get 4 mils. I look at somewhere between a 3.8 and a 4 because I like to try and get that depth quick. Because I'm a fly fisherman. I let the line do all the work for me, and the flies just seem to follow suit. If the fly sinks first, if I'm using a floating line, then I'm fishing the first 2 feet of the surface. Or depending on how far I let the fly sink to where the fish are. Which I'm on about fish, I'm on about trout. I'm not a salmon fisher, I'm a trout fisherman. I am a former club champion. I'm an opening day champion. And I'm also the East of Scotland Waterboard champion for this year alone.
What was the other trophy that got? She come back here with 3.
Yeah, well, I got the heaviest basket, which was the small trophy. The shield was the opening day comp, and the Rose Bowl was I caught. I got the heaviest fish trophy, and I got the heaviest bag. So that's why I got 2 trophies. Ma Dukes, I know who you are. Ding. Ma Dukes is in the house. Feel refreshed, Bob. 20-minute nap. Amazing 20-minute nap. That boy is something else. If a 4-weight line feels heavy in my 4-weight rod, should I use a 3-weight? Yes. Mainly when it comes to fly rods, I've noticed that I've got an 8-weight. Thank you, Madukes. When I look at a fly rod, I say I use an 8-weight. It's 10 feet. Hi, Presley. It's a 10-foot 8-weight. I have got, if I'm doing like the sinking lines, I'll go down to a 7. Because if I'm using like a die 8, which is like goes down at 8 inches a second, I've dropped down a size. If it's a floating line to a midge tip, I'll use straight 8s. Intermediates, depending on what density, because you get different densities of them. I'll stick to an 8, and then if it's something else, I'll go down to a 7. If you've got a rod that's weighted for a 4, you can get away with different lines. My 5-weight has a 5-weight line, and it's awesome, but both Remingtons, so don't know they are different. See, this is the thing. Also, there's a brand across here. You've got Airflow. Between Airflow and what else is there? I know you got Rio. It depends on where they're going to get made, because you won't just have one factory. Trust me, you won't. Every place is going to be different. If you're going to use a genuine like 6-weight, which can go between fishing a river as well as fishing like a reservoir or something, a 6-weight, you can put a 5-weight through them, no issues, and that's all lines. So you can get a die 8 and a 5. It depends on what the rod's capable of. I mean, I've put light lines through an 8-weight. I can still cast with them. And I've done the opposite. I've got a lighter rod and put a heavier line through it. Works the same. But when you find that balance, you know you've got something that's special. Me, I'm a competitive trout fisherman. That will never leave me, regardless. I mean, I think if I go out fishing, I'm there to catch fish. There's no, I'm hoping to catch one or going to catch 2. I'm there to catch fish. If I go competition hat on, that's it, boom. Nobody, I just like that. I look at my boat partner. If I'm going to beat my boat partner, I've beat everybody. That's the way I've got the mentality of thinking. So yeah. All good. All good. So that's the genuine thing that I would look at. You let NG Maniac in here talk about the neighborhood. Go. Listen, Mark is awesome. Mark actually sent me an email because I sent him one, and I heard that people's wrenches were getting taken left, right, and center. I was like, well, I tell you what, I put it in chat so many times, and I was like, well, I'm not going to spam chat, but just saying, can I get my wrench back? Because he did say to me in an email, next time you come in, I'll give you your wrench. So I gave him $2. Well, £2 my money, which equals to like £2.64, just for him to get my attention. And he's like, Stu, there's your wrench. Thank you. So I've had people in these lives that I speak to on other lives that I go into, and like, Stu's a good person. Like, why bully him? I've had messages sent to me personally regarding issues, and I'm like, the more this is going to go on, the other part of it is it's going to basically be he's making himself out to be public enemy number 1, and I'm sitting there like, well, I'm lapping it up. I've done nothing wrong to people, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I might have had issues in the past, but that's back then. I've not had any issues for the last 6-7 months. Approximately 6 months. And I think I'm a fair moderator. Very fair. I do a lot of work for Bob, and I'm talking a lot. I mean, between the vertical lives to horizontal lives, sharing them out left, right, and center. I do it with everybody that I think deserves it. I mean, I try my damnedest to share you out as well, Dave. I really do. I mean, I put the at YouTube so people on YouTube will see that. And then I'll put your name beside it. So like your channel name. And I'll just say, for instance, like at YouTube, at Double Hook Angling is live, tying jigs. Come in and say hello. That's the way that I always do things. So my community tab is like, if I share somebody out, I'd like you guys to go across there and say, "Oh, I'll watch the replay. What happened?" So I do Stewart for Prez. I'm a fair guy. Listen, I'm a fair guy. I really am. Mike Miller. Hello, Stuart. Met you on Dave's porch. Ah, okay. Yeah. Dave stuff. Yeah. Dave does lives on his front porch just to basically have. He wants to have a natter with people. He does it daily, and if I can get in there, I will. But Dave's been in here also.
Hello to everybody that's just come in.
Yeah, Wendy can't get on her phone at the moment, so I do apologise on her behalf. So yeah, I do try and do things that are fair, very fair. I'm good, still weak after heart attack, but Dave, that's all you can do, man. And if anybody's going to push you, then they're not worth knowing. In my personal opinion.
You can only do so much anyway.
Well, exactly. I mean, once you have
I came that from experience from when my granddad had his.
I mean, my uncle had a heart attack at the age of 51. I think it was 50, 51. He had a heart attack. Minor, but it was a heart attack nonetheless. Now, my uncle's my idol. I idolize him. He's like everything to me. And when he had his heart attack, he spent, I think it was a week in the hospital. You're 51. So yeah, we're about the same age. Same age. When Uncle had his, he's now in his 70s. Well, when my uncle had his at 51, he was in the week. He was in the hospital for a week. Jersey, love Steph.
My granddad.
I know who you are.
Too, if not a little bit younger.
So basically, what happened was, he was in the hospital for a week. He's like, "I'm not staying here anymore." He said, I'm Gonski. I was like, "All right, okay." So, I was just a kid. I really was. I was just a bairn. I was like, right, we need to try and do something here. So that's what ended up happening. He left the hospital. I think it was just after a week. I'm 70 and my heart is the only thing I haven't had a problem with. Knock on wood, yeah. So with that, after his heart attack, he came out of the hospital and he's like, "Well, what did I do?" So to get himself fit, he went for walks. He gave up smoking, went for walks. What else did he do? Hardly anything, really. He left his job that was giving him the stress, and he was doing his motorbike. Listen to this, Dave. He was doing his motorbike lessons, and I remember this like it was yesterday. He sat in his home with my auntie, and he says, "Well, what have you got?" He says, "Well, I've done two lessons before my heart attack, and I've got 2 lessons to go, really. So he phoned up his motorcycle instructor that was teaching him how to ride a bike. So he phoned him up. He says, I've had a heart attack. He's like, are you alright? He says, I'm fine. When can I get my CB? Well, when can I do my test? He's like, you sure you're going to be up for it? He says, yeah, I'm fine. Let me get my test. So so he did 2 more lessons on his bike, on his motorbike, passed his test. That's in here. So yeah, I was growing up in my teens when, just before, it might have been before my 20th birthday, we had a heart-to-heart talk about this. I'd love to start driving, but I think I'd rather drive across the pond than here. Because I can always come back here and do something. And that should stay put. There we go. So yeah, my keyboard warriors claim they have no issues, but like, to make issue with people, then they think they have issues, so they have something to do to fill their empty time. They crave attention. Exactly, I know that. Sure, you have one cool talent. You can make your own lures. I do flies. I love tying flies. I mean, I started my YouTube channel off doing
Making flies.
fly tying.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer fly tying more to fishing because I think if I tie up these things and somebody comes along and just says, "Oh, let me try some of your flies," I'm like, okay. I mean, these things will work on an ultralight.
Even the tiny rod that I've got.
Even the tiny rod. Wendy's got a pen rod, but I mean, Wendy's pen rod would be ideal for like a panfish.
It's not the make pen.
It's not a make pen, but it's a pen rod.
Fish pen.
Yeah, it's a fish pen. So you got a reel, and the rod is in this. Now you got the reel this size. So basically, that's the drag system. This little button's the drag. Going to spend time with Naomi. Be blessed. Okay, Dave. Thank you for coming. So,
take care, Dave.
Wendy's got this thing. So, yeah.
Right, show them this bit.
So that's the reel. Dave's saying bye, bye, Wendy. We'll see you tomorrow morning, Dave. Well, it'll be afternoon for me, but you know what I mean. I'll see you in the morning. So this here's the rod. And the reel sits on here. Yeah, this is a micro rod, right? This is what I'm saying. That's the full length from there to there. From my hand set. So you've got the reel that'll sit on here. I'll build it up so you guys can see what I'm on about. So it saves the handle for being put. Come here, you. I mean, people can call this a gimmick all they want. I mean, it is sort of a gimmick.
Get it here.
It's all right. I'll manage. Okay, so this way. Well, this might be an opposite. No.
You sit,
That's all right.
you sit here before you break it.
I'm not going to break it. It's metal on metal. How can you break metal on metal? I said this to you before. Right, so that's the handle in. And then what you do is you screw down.
No, you don't hear the eyes lined up with it.
That doesn't matter because it's telescopic. Because what you do is you just do that and you turn it round. So that's basically how it goes. So you just put your thumb in there and then you just wind back up. Or if you're going to cast, you can slow it down by using this button. So yeah. You get bluegill and little crappie, little sunfish, panfish. So that's what that is. And then basically you just unscrew, pop that up, take your reel off, and then the whole thing goes like that's as far as it goes down.
That goes down a bit, yeah. You've got something that you need to loosen.
I think it's this part here. There it goes. That to there, and then you get your lid, and then there you go. So that's Wendy's little toy rod. I know there's a challenge happening on Jeff Beale's channel, should I say. Bob has entered, I'm sure I'm right in saying this, but Bob has entered he's entered the competition where you build up your own rod from scratch. I'm Wendy. I'm Wendy's toy.
Who's that?
Rod. So yeah. It's not a bad thing, but the reel seems to be a bit of a misfit for it. I preferred if it was an open-faced spinning reel, like a tiny one. Wendy's toy. Oh yeah, I said Wendy's toy rod. Well, it is Wendy's toy rod. So for 9 people who are still here, thank you very much for coming. I know that anything is going live later. And I know for a fact it's a Sharks only, so Wendy and I will be there. I don't know about Bulk. I think he might be in the land of Zeds. He might not be. We'll see. I know it's like 4:15 in the morning for him, so... Well, it was 4:15 when he said that message. It's now 8:05. It's now... I don't know.
Yeah, it's a nifty wee thing.
Well, yeah.
Well, you could have it from a boat, from a dam, on ice.
I mean, I'll be doing a members only live at some point soon as well, so... There's a fellow member right there. Just found a new fishing pier in saltwater. Oh, here we go.
Who's that?
Is the pier going to attach? Are you going to attach the 25 horsepower Mercury to that pier? So you're going to move the pier? Are you, Ray?
Ray. Hello,
Yeah.
Ray.
Rio, or
Rio.
Rio, Roy, or whatever you are. I don't know. That's Bob for you. Because I say Bob. Even though Bob and Bob are the same way, just the way I say Bob. It's the way I pronounce it. Stuart going to take off, have a roll, some smokes. So you, Wendy, take care. Okay, Rod, thank you very much.
Take
Lol.
care, Rod.
It's a park. Hey, Jeremy, that fishing channel. That's Jeremy. Jeremy. Hello. So yeah,
Teddy bear been in yet?
Teddy bear hasn't been in yet. Teddy bear's probably sleeping. I like fishing for all fish, but love black bass. Put on good fights. Smallies. I mean, for watching Bob, honestly, for watching Bob's smallmouth bass fishing is awesome. I'm here in Texas.
Who's that?
Well, you will know what this all means. Wait a minute. Let me tie this on. Then I'll show you. Let me tie this on. Let me show you. Right. We got Texas, where Wendy's Fingers is. We've got Bucky's, of where it says gone to Bucky's. And then on this side, we have Howdy Bucky's. Largemouth. Right. You and Bob, I said yesterday on his live that you and him are related. You really are. You're more related than what you think. I've looked through both of your ancestries on both sides of your family. It's true. You are a Griswold, and so is Bob. So there you go. Bob and you are members of the Griswold family. When Bob ever does come down to see you, Ray, and I've already got this all marked out, that it's going to be the Griswolds East Coast vacation, the family reunion. Thank me later for my good brain. Yep. You should do. So yes. We're both dads can't fish worth a lick. So we're gonna see I'm gonna see how both my nephews fare up against each other as a head to head to see who's gonna be the better fisher. No dad is allowed to help. It's gonna be kid versus it'll be either Team Dylan or Team Kevin. And I swear down, I'm going to sit on the fence and just say that both of them can fish a lick. Bob and I could just be cameramen. Yeah. I thought you did. No. Are you sure? Oh, okay. So I'm tying up flies. That might be the same thing over and over and over again, but the thing is, these are going to, if they don't, I know they might not look pretty. Trust me, they might not look pretty, but these are going to be destroyed by trout. Ray, I hope your appointment goes well. I hope it's going to be nothing too serious. Sorry, Aldi order came. I'm here with. Okay, Ma. Well, we got Aldi's. We don't have an Aldi's. Is that we got Lidl's here? We got Lidl. Ma Dukes. I think Ma Dukes could be either Duke Duke City Fishing's wife.
Yeah, that one shows. That one.
I think that might be Matt Duke's wife.
This little one's mine. Basil.
Yeah. Am I going to make it up to Lidl's?
Oh.
Have I? Asking for a friend.
For what?
Well, you want noodles. For people, we call them noodles. For people across the pond, it's ramen, but noodles.
You do get ramen noodles, though.
I've never seen ramen noodles. I just call them noodles. Everything's a noodle to me.
No, ramen's the spicy ones.
I got no idea. A noodle to me is a noodle.
Yeah, and I'm looking at one.
I'm not a noodle. You're the noodle. You love noodles more than me.
They're handy. They're tasty. Especially that green tub that you get me.
Do you want me to go around to Lidl's? Top water bass fishing is a lot of fun when it's hot. Too hot to sit on the bank and catfish. I find bait fishing can be just as fun as well. Yep, just sit on the bank and let your rods do the work, where you don't have to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I might join in on this whole Griswold fishing trip. What I'll do is I'll do a live, and I'm going to talk about what I saw on my end. I'll give them my verdict. So you got Ray, who is meant to be a bass fisherman, but can't catch bass with a lick. And then you got And then you got Bob. He's like the multi-species fisherman, and yeah, he can fish a lick. So I'm kind of leaning towards team anything. Team Bob. Team Bob with the sabotage orangutan. But I do love Ray's channel. I really do. I hope it's a draw. Nolan! What time's your premiere, man? What time's your premiere? $3:20, so that's 8:20. Right, guys, do you know what to do, right? I'm going to shut this one off, right? When it gets to like...
What time is it now? I don't know.
Well, the time is quarter past... Time's 8:15. I'll run two more... Well, I'll run this one, this fly, and another one. I'll end it, and everybody that's blue doesn't need to drop a link. Just go on to Mission Discover. That's in chat. He's going to be doing a premiere. I would like to see people go across to him. He's a young guy that's trying to basically fish a lick. And trust me, he can fish a lick. If you like your outdoor stuff, go across to him, because that's where I'll be going. I forgot Nolan was doing a premiere, so we can all go across to them and hope to see you guys across there, because that's where I'll be. I was only trying to do this so you know what I'm going to be doing. There's a little bit of a promotion. If you wonder why I do this, I actually promote people that I love. I appreciate Stewart Florida fishing on today's video. Well, there you go. Nolan, you don't have to thank me, man. I love you, brother. You're my little brother. I gotta look out for you.
Hey, Nolan.
Mm-hmm. No one's saying hi, Wendy. Right, so basically, what time are we on now?
17 minutes past.
Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this here. I'll come back in a bit. Jump over to Nolan's premiere.
No.
I'll be there, and then basically we can all come back to me if you want to. Right? See you later, everybody. Nolan, I'll see you in your premiere. Ciao.
Yeah, you could do a couple more, can't you? Surely.
He's heading over now.